Yeah, they're number.
They're not an underdog at all.
No. I worked with a guy. I worked with a couple of people from Alabama who claim that they're going to beat LSU, and they might, but they're not getting in the playoff. They're not getting in the playoff. I don't care anybody says.
It depends on it honestly depends on how bad the other teams are going into the next few weeks. What they got to lose another game in order for them to really
like USC.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be funny because USC has 2 losses and they're out.
Oh, USC is definitely out. I'm not. They don't deserve to be even.
Even if they did get in, they get killed. They get killed.
Yeah, the defense is garbage.
Is your defense ever been good?
Yes.
I think I asked you that.
Yes.
Oh, and you gave
back in the day we had guys like Troy Polamalu, Ray Maluga.
That was all in the 2000s.
Yeah, under Pete Carroll ages.
That was all in the 2000s.
We haven't had a good defense since Pete Carroll. Ceremonies is left.
That's literally what I was about to say. Which is kind of sad. Like, you would think somebody with a defensive mind would be in there, but no, Lane Kiffin, Ed Orgeron.
Whoever he is.
Ed Orgeron has a national title. Huh?
Not with USC.
Yeah, well.
Not as head coach of USC.
True.
Matter of fact, he might have been worse than Lane Kiffin.
Who? Ed Orgeron? Yeah. Ed Orgeron has a national title at LSU.
Again, he might have been worse than Lane Kiffin was with USC. Who was the coach before we got this no defensive thinking coach?
Who? Are you asking who Ed Orgeron is?
Who was our coach? Who was our last coach before this non-defensive?
I want to say Lane Kiffin.
I'm pretty sure it was not Lane Kiffin, but okay.
I
thought Lane Kiffin was like at least we were like making small bowl games. This last guy before they brought in Mr. All Offense No Defense, they didn't qualify for bowl games. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
All right, yeah. So y'all had Ed Orgeron, Lane Kiffin. So you had Pete Carroll for 8 years. Then you had Ed Orgeron. Oh, Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll for 8 years. Then you had Lane Kiffin, Ed Orgeron, who was the interim. Then Steve Sarkisian was your 24th. Well, he's at Texas now.
Sarkisian.
Clay Helton was your 25th head coach.
That's what it was.
And then he became your 25th head coach. And then Dante Williams was an interim. And then
Lane Kiffin came back.
Lincoln Riley.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kristen Hunt is live. That's great.
I had no idea that Richard Pryor doing so much cocaine that he did so much drugs that him and Pam Grier would get together, he would ingest it. He would ingest drugs, the cocaine first, and then go down on Pam Grier, and then he would do so much of it that it got into his bloodstream to the point where, they would handle business, and it affected her infertility because they found traces of cocaine in her cervix.
Crazy for Ema too.
For who?
Ema.
What's up?
He's getting his results, so whether he has cancer or not. So I meant to tell you that he was didn't know if he was getting. He didn't know if he had cancer or not. Oh, did you see my Seahawks news?
Yeah.
That's lit.
I was starting to think of what that has to do with me. So.
Well, it has something to do with you, all right.
Lionel Messi has been.
That's some guy. That's one guy you don't have to worry about going up against. And next time you see Giants, correct?
Yo, what is this? Yo, look at what is going on?
What are you talking about?
So, have you seen some of these Brazil accounts, these basketball Brazil accounts on Twitter?
No.
Okay, so one of them is for the T Wolves, and I'm going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Because Shizzo Adonis reposted it. I was like, what the heck is this foolishness?
Yeah. It was for the T Wolves account. Can you still hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was for the T Wolves Brazil account for basketball, and I'm like, yo, what's going on there?
Some very suspect stuff, though.
Yeah. I didn't think stuff like that existed.
Nah, man.
But then this is the Suns Brazil account. Is a picture of Luka Doncic and Devin Booker.
Brazilian some other stuff. I mean,
yeah.
That isn't, in the words of you know who, not that there's anything wrong with that. But hey, yo.
Oh, okay. So according to the Twitter account, according to the Suns Brazil Twitter account, most people aren't getting the joke on this. It was a day with the strong Devin Booker versus Luka Doncic debate on NBA Brazil Twitter, and I kind of posted this to seal the peace.
What?
To kind of like comb it all over, I guess. In a sense.
Sure, whatever that means.
I mean, it just means, hey, let's sell the bait. They're both great, and then I don't know.
So they sell.
I don't know, man. Don't ask me.
Kiss?
Don't ask me that. I don't know.
No, because I need to understand it. I need to understand what the heck is going on here. Did they seal the debate with a kiss?
I guess so.
Is this what we're doing? Brother. No, that's not the one you're supposed to do there.
No, this is the one. This is.
No, this is
the to that. It's a response to that. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jay Cargill, I will hold you. Shout out to her husband. Because Lord have mercy, Jay Cargill is one beautiful black woman. In the words of Umar Johnson, black women are beautiful, but let me refocus. Black women are beautiful, but let me refocus.
Then you gotta go it again. It's a 3 times.
Is it 3 times?
Yeah, you have to say it 3 times.
Oh, well, black women are beautiful, but let me refocus.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Lionel Messi for once again winning.
Is it Leo or Lionel?
Lionel Messi. It's Leah, short for Leah. Well, long for Leah. Lionel Messi. Anyway, he won his 8th Ballon d'Or, which is basically the 8th time he's been named the best player in the world, the best football player in the world.
Yeah, random TikTok account just so I can.
So your boy's birthday's coming up.
Whose birthday is it? It's my birthday? So what's my birthday?
Why don't we go look at it?
I know your birthday's on the way.
Yep.
Shut up.
See, why did she sound? She actually walked down the stairs at that time, and it sounded like a whole human was coming down the stairs.
Any other time, though, she would come down here like somebody up there is like causing a ruckus. Shut up. Hey, you all up in the doggone screen, Snowfall. What you want, bro? Hey, yo, this is my cat Snowfall. Or not really my cat, but my cat Snowfall. She just knows.
Isn't it technically our cat?
She's just with us right now.
Yeah.
She with us right now. She's just hanging around.
Yeah.
So I just made a TikTok video. You were just sitting right here when I did it. And I basically said that fight culture is basically destroying our culture.
I mean, it is slowly. It's giving it a slow, painful death, which is the worst.
Now, move!
Or a slow, painful unaliving.
Well, you know, I just think we can't say the K word. It's headphones. Leave it alone. So basically, what I mean by that is,
come here,
Snowfall.
All right,
so what I mean by that is, before we started, I asked you a question.
Yes, you did.
The question was, what is the typical response when people see a fight?
You record.
People pull their phones out. And so, what I have noticed...
Snowfall, come here.
It's a lamp. What I've noticed is when people want to get a reaction out of situations and are trying to go viral,
right,
the first thing they do is record situations.
Yes, they do.
We've seen it with the very elementary Karen exposing videos, which again is some of the cheapest form of it's very cheap. Somebody just responded to something. It's very cheap. Because a lot of times, especially when it came down to the City Byke person, sorry for bothering you, but to offer promotion of your channel viewers. All right, appreciate that, big dog. Appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind. But we saw it with the City Byke situation, and really, that's the City Byke Karen. It was really something that really nobody. It should have never been that big of a deal.
Any situation that I see with the Karen is never a big deal.
It's not.
It's never a big deal.
So when I look at that, and then we saw the whole situation with the what's that restaurant? Cheesecake Factory. Or even the video. So I saw this video today, and I didn't tell you about it, but I saw it at work. You remember Joe Smith from the ABA?
I think so.
So his wife has a whiff.
Okay.
And basically, he just found out about it, and then she was recording herself while he was getting upset about the fact that she had an OF this whole time and he didn't know about it. One, you're in the wrong because you're in marriage. That stuff should be communicated if you're basically selling your body like that. But that's not my role because I'm not in the marriage, and my name isn't.
You're better.
My name isn't Hannah, so I'm not going to be talking down on married people like I'm married myself,
right?
Because I'm not.
Yeah.
My name's good in this situation. So at the end of the day, I've realized that we have an issue in the society of recording things that really don't need to be recorded.
Yes. I saw a video earlier today on TikTok. I skipped over it immediately because I didn't really want to see it. A dude was in his car with his, I assume was to be his ex because he found out that she was cheating on him.
Yeah.
And like they're arguing in the car, going back and forth, and I'm like, why? What's the purpose of it? So, which brings me to one thought of that. I miss the days where our business was our own.
Right.
Because if I'm in a relationship, most of what I do, so why do you think even when I don't post on Instagram a lot, when do you see me post on Instagram?
It's very rare.
Like very rare, right? Like the last thing I posted was was here.
Right.
Right. That was the last thing I posted. Before that, the last thing I posted was when I did that cipher, and before that, a little bit after that, we were in Detroit.
I think the last time I actually posted on my Instagram.
You just posted something on your story.
No, I post my story all the time.
Right.
So my story usually, and it's not really often where my story is about things going on in my life.
Right.
It's just either I'm sharing a picture, like, so when I posted on my story this weekend, that was me just sharing things that, like, that picture was shared with me because I took a picture with the girl, my sister, and she posted on her story, so I reshared it in my story. I'm actually on my Instagram right now, and I'm going to tell you when was the last time I actually made a post on Instagram. My birthday. My birthday was the last time I posted something, and that was me posting a little video, basically chronicling my life. Yeah. So that was the only time I posted it. So that one I posted, I think that's the only one I did all month. The other one was 10 weeks ago, about Freshman Fit being demonetized. That was 10 weeks ago. And then before that, it was August when I had just been hired as the head coach of JV volleyball team.
My last post.
And then before that was Detroit.
My last post.
No, I haven't posted a picture of myself on Instagram since the last time I posted the actual picture of myself was over a year ago.
My last post was a couple of weeks, about October 20th. So 10 days ago. And then before that was September 5th when we ran into West Side Gun at SummerSlam.
I didn't even post that picture.
I did. I couldn't.
I think I posted my story.
That is crazy.
I do more posting my story than I do anything, bro.
Right.
Like, but before that, after that picture, it was just stuff I did on TikTok, workout videos with some idiots told me I look like Vlad Guerrero Jr. Bunch of TikTok stuff, and then I was doing this little I was gonna call them tell the truth shorts, just basically talking about issues that had been going on. Like I did one about Young Miami, or was it Young Miami, or was it? Yeah, it was Young Miami. I was trying to think of the other city girl, JC. I did one about Ben Shapiro being a dork.
When did he never not a dork?
Ben Shapiro's born a dork. So there's that. He's just a natural born dork. I mean, just about everybody that's part of what's that stupid site?
The Blaze.
No, that's not the Blaze. It's Daily Wire. The Blaze. I don't know. Oh, I know who's part of the Blaze. I don't want to start talking to that dork. That dork is Whitlock. I don't want to talk about him right now because he went nervous too. Let's talk about this list. Let me see this out of the list, dog.
Yeah.
What's the name of this list?
What's the last good list you remember?
I don't.
Really? Is that a list you thought was pretty solid?
No.
It didn't have to be good. But
no. List suck. Demonetized list.
The one list I did kind of enjoy, this kind of makes sense. NFL Top 10 did a top 10 quarterbacks. They had Joe Montana at top.
And that the one they had with
Tom Brady number 2, and then Peyton Manning at 3.
That list sucks already because Tom Brady's not number 1.
Over Joe Montana.
Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Well, put it in perspective of this. And I want everybody to hear me on this. Think about this. Is Tom Brady undefeated in Super Bowls?
That's not really a.
Is Tom Brady
issue, though.
Is Tom Brady undefeated?
That's not a quarterback issue, though.
They say he's got 7 of them, so obviously it is.
And I hate. Okay. So I hate that argument too.
Is it not? Because they say they'll fucking toot and say, well, Drew Brees is good, but he'll never be that great. He'll be legendary, but never be that great because he only has 1 ring.
I hate
They say the same shit about Aaron Rodgers.
I hate that argument on both sides because it's a team sport.
Yeah.
Now, what I will give Tom Brady when it comes to winning these Super Bowls is I do like the leading the game-winning drive. So
that's not every Super Bowl.
So hear me out. His first ring.
Okay, game-winning drive.
Game-winning drive.
Eagles, game-winning drive.
No, the Eagles was not a game-winning drive. The Panthers was. Okay. So the Rams and Panthers, yes.
Okay.
Eagles not.
Okay.
So that's 2-1.
Okay.
His next game-winning drive.
Atlanta.
No. You see how I just sunk in my chair for a obvious
reason. Y'all. Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah. Y'all screwed yourself.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
The next one was Atlanta, so that's 4.
St. Louis.
So already,
LA.
how many rings does Tom have?
That's
7 rings, right?
Yeah.
So he already had
LA was not a game-winning drive.
Already off his game.
LA was not a game-winning drive.
That was
Kansas City
defense.
Kansas City was not a game-winning drive. He played for Tampa at the time.
Oh yeah, that was okay.
So
but he dominated that game. Like that was like a full-out complete game.
But my point is,
so even there, 4 of his rings have come off of game-winning drives.
But you're still.
What is the most amount of rings a quarterback has?
What is one thing you know about me? Wait, I'm sorry.
What is the most? All right, so taking away Tom Brady, what's the second place in quarterbacks having rings?
Second place?
Yeah, it's 4, right?
No, 6. No, not 6. Not 6. Montana has 5.
Does he have 5?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, because the Niners have 5, and Steve Smith.
He has 4. So he has 4.
So the next number is 4.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has 4 game-winning drives in Super Bowls.
You're missing quality. We're talking about it's a quantity over quality.
But that's a qualitative because game-winning drive is a quality.
No, but it does. Okay,
so
that is a quality.
I'm using quantitative and qualitative data here to prove my point here. And I don't like Tom Brady.
No, but I'm saying, the reason is, and the reason they gave in the show, I watched the episode. The reason they gave in the episode was because of the amount of not just amount of Super Bowls. It is like record in Super Bowls. Because think about it, we don't do this for. Well, yes we do. Well, I fucking do. LeBron and Jordan. Jordan is undefeated every time he went to the playoffs. He won to the finals. He won.
I hate that too.
But it's true though.
Again,
and LeBron
we're attributing a team accomplishment to one man.
So Tom Brady isn't the GOAT.
No.
Okay.
Tom Brady. No.
I agree.
Tom Brady.
I agree.
Tom Brady deserves to be in that conversation.
Okay. So who is the greatest?
In my opinion, it's Tom Brady. When the game is on the line,
you cannot be the best when it's time to be the best.
When it's time to be the best, give me Tom Brady 9 days out of the week.
I think
9 days out of the week.
I told somebody this earlier today, and because I 100% believe it, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to get past it.
Okay, so that might be a legitimate thing to happen.
It does.
But we're going to be 40 before that conversation happens. This is on year 7?
Who is?
Yeah.
Patrick's, really?
Hold on. What year was you drafted? 2016?
Yeah, that can't be right.
8. My grandma died 7 years ago. That was 2017. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Okay, so this is year 7. The man's been in the league, 7 years at this point.
He's 28 years old.
Yeah. So I don't want.
2014. No, I'm wrong. 2017.
So I don't want to have this conversation about Pat until at least year 17 in his career. At that point, I'll be 40. We'll have this conversation, and yes, maybe that conversation will change. Maybe we'll be sitting here saying that Pat is the GOAT. But when you look at the thing I look at is a quote: big time players make big time plays in big time games. Tom Brady,
you know my favorite,
always made the right play at the right time. Also with some help of like some horrible play calling decisions.
And
which game would you say was horribly officiated though? I'm talking about big time games. Those games, the refs did nothing of that sort. We'll get to the refs a little bit though.
I'm gonna say also that Mahomes has done some stuff that I've never seen, even thought about before.
You're right.
And also it's the fact that he's doing this in like seconds. Like I was watching, the Bills and the Chiefs game a couple years back. That was either the divisional game or the championship game. I think it was the divisional game when they were waiting to play the Bengals. The year the Bengals won the Super Bowl, and the Bills and Chiefs were going back and forth. Josh Allen made that long game with that drive to score. And then like 30 seconds later, Pat Mahomes gets all the way in, gets the team all the way down in like field goal range.
Right, and that is going to be
under a
moment that is going to live
under a minute. He got down there.
But at the same time, the longevity also comes into it, and that's where honestly Tom Brady has something that a lot of other quarterbacks cannot say. Tom Brady went out regardless of how bad he looked against Dallas. And you already know how I feel about that game. I was happy.
I will say this. I will say that, and somebody else was telling me to put it this way, that you could put anybody behind that line.
Well,
the Patriots line when Brady was back there.
Not anybody. Now I will say,
I don't think
there is something to be questioned about the system.
I don't think it had to be
what Matt Castle did that year.
Yeah, I don't think you had to be like phenomenal to be back there.
You didn't, but then I think what really made the debate about whether he was just a product of Belichick was when he went to Tampa. Granted, that last season was quite pedestrian. And that's saying pedestrian for a guy that is a Hall of Famer. Anybody else put up the stats that Tom Brady put up his last season, you're not calling that pedestrian. It's something to be said that when you're putting up good numbers and people are like, what happened to you? That's my thing. So his longevity, his ability to make the right play at the right time are two of the attributes that really stick out to me. Unfortunately, when it came down to Drew Brees, and yes, I know you're going to bring up the Rams game, and what was that, the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
But the issue is, he had other opportunities following that and didn't make it happen at the time. Yes, horrible call. Should have been called. But you had another play, and you have a drive in overtime. And if I'm not mistaken, it was picked. Right. So that hurts him. There were other times where he didn't make the right play. Aaron Rodgers. We've seen what he's been able to not do in the biggest moments in his prime. Yeah, he won the Super Bowl back in 2010.
Yep.
Since then, what has he done? put up amazing. I'm gonna say it. Aaron Rodgers is the modern day Peyton Manning.
A lot of stats.
Great regular season numbers.
But nothing.
He might when it comes down to regular season quarterbacks, Peyton Manning and Aaron Rodgers are neck and neck. What could you do in the playoffs? Yes, Peyton Manning has 2 rings.
To be fair,
but he got carried to his final ring.
That part. And the problem Peyton had when he was with the Colts, when he was thriving, was the same problem the Bills have and had in probably the whole AFC. Well, maybe not this season. Is the Chiefs. They kept running into the Patriots.
You gotta beat them.
No.
And it's easy to say they're not.
I know.
I'm
just saying that, but that's what happened. They said the Bills, when they were good, when they had the 2 to 3 season stretch where they were amazing. What happened? They kept running.
And honestly, I think coaches do deserve a lot of the credit in the success of the quarterbacks because we see how great Tom Brady was during that time period. We see how great Pat Mahomes is, but they still need the help to be that great. Pat is kind of not doing the Patrick Mahomes numbers that we're used to. Even yesterday, struggled through 2 picks and had a fumble. Remember what I told you yesterday, right?
Yeah. Lemon pulp,
No, it's not a pulp. Remember our conversation yesterday
about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's good though. Can't really taste it. But yeah. So you say who would you say was your goat right now?
It's hard to look past Patrick Mahomes. My bias wants to say Dak Prescott, and he's going to show everybody, but that's just my bias. But also,
you don't believe that.
It's not me being honest with
you. You don't believe that.
I will say this.
Dave Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC.
I will say this.
Who is best quarterback in the NFC?
Well, it's not.
It's not Gino.
Every quarterback, I think, right now is underselling.
Is it Jalen?
Every quarterback right now is underselling.
Is it Jalen though?
By record alone.
No, I'm just saying.
No. As a team record, because they're 7-1, you could argue that's an argument you can make.
He's up there. So I'm trying to think who would be a competition for that number 1 spot in our conference.
Well, we play in this.
Kirk was playing to the level of it until unfortunately he's gone for the season.
How's Geno Smith doing?
Not too hot.
Okay, Brock Purdy's been on a 3-game skid.
Purdy was until like 2 weeks ago.
Which, mind you, and something you have to keep in mind, they played us and beat us.
Here's your conspiracy theory.
And they have won a game since. What was that time?
What did y'all do? Put some food on them or something?
I mean, we have a fan base south of the border. Maybe they know some stuff.
Everybody has a fan base south of the border. I can find a Seahawks fan down there.
If you do find a fan club of Seahawks fans down there, that's amazing.
Hey, the owners of Cooper's are Seahawks fans, so I don't know.
That's fair.
Cooper's has some good food, man. I had some yesterday. It's just expensive.
Wait, Cooper's in Portsmouth? Oh no, we go there a lot too.
That girl up front, real cute.
It's very expensive. For like no reason. $14.99 a person?
Oh, I can find it.
That's
$25.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's still crazy. That is still kind of
welcome, but they do have some good stuff
there.
Every single time I go there, I gotta give you a pig feet.
Yeah.
So yesterday I got.
Lord. Oh, bro, here we go.
I got pig feet.
Give me your plate.
Turkey wing. A fish.
Other than that gravy on it.
Nah, I just said turkey wing, bro. Mac and cheese and collards.
What did I get the last time I went there? I got I remember I got a piece of chicken, fried chicken.
I don't see. I'm real
No,
picky about my fried chicken.
Here's the thing. Me, I like crunching on the outside. Crunchy on the outside, kind of greasy on the inside. And that crunchy shell on the outside, amazing. So I had that there, and then I get liver and onions, rice. I put the rice down first, and put the liver and onions on top of it, so the gravy can kind of soak that in. Pig feet, and then what else? I think that's it. I try not to get green. Maybe I'll get a salad. But I can't do cabbage. I can't do the cabbage because cabbage makes me feel really. It does make you clean inside. It makes you very clean inside. You know, after about 2 to 3 hours of sitting on the floor.
Oh, absolutely.
You'll get clean. You'll get clean inside.
That's that keto diet for you.
Yeah.
When I was on keto, I gotta get back on because I need to drop this weight. Every single time I go on Facebook, I see myself when I was like 220 pounds, and I'd be so bad. But when I get back on the keto diet, I remember one day I went to the restroom. I got out. 30 minutes ago, I was like, didn't I just go? I got to
Oh yeah. No, that's what cabbage does to me. That's what cabbage does to me. That's what it did to me last time I had it. Wait. You didn't need the sound effects. You could have just said it was running.
Don't
say that.
But with the results,
I need to tell you.
And my best results came when I was
I feel like
it was during the pandemic. Like no gym,
like
nothing.
I feel like I'm kind of fasting a bit because it's like which is good, which is like this is gonna sound weird, but I think it's like the lack of I'm not gonna say financial stability, but the fact that I'm putting on my funds mostly bills is like really taking
the adulting.
It's like disease. It is taking it away from food. Because normally, if I had a lot, I would go to like Taco Bell one day, and I was like, no, because that's what I was doing. Like I would get paid, right? Then I go to like Taco Bell on a Friday. I was like, oh, nothing in the house. Oh, let me go get Chipotle.
Once I get all the tools I need,
you know what I mean?
It's gonna feel a lot better for me. Because I don't, especially once I really start, I don't plan on doing a lot of eating out, and I'm doing more prepping.
I'm trying to do more. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to do now that I'm here.
Because I know what I need to do food wise. I just gotta stop being lazy and actually take a day.
I mean, I'm going to go
cook.
I'm going to go back to the gym tomorrow. I got a guy I work with. He said he's going to like turn me into a monster. That's what he said.
So, I gotta go ahead and start refilling the machine myself because I feel like it's a start. I'm about to be running these girls.
So college football is still a thing. Would you like to hear the current rankings after the season? Oh, so do you know what frustrates me the most about football? About sports in general? I feel like I told you this.
Running the ball on third and long.
That is a huge one. But it's when you're watching a team play like there's no enthusiasm. Which you as a coach, I imagine you felt that before.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. So I was watching Oregon and Utah. And when I said it would be a competitive game, it wasn't. Utah ran it up on them 35-6. I mean, Oregon ran up on them 35-6. It's very frustrating.
So I'm guessing that Utah was playing very uninspired.
Yes, I was watching that game. Somehow Utah still ranked at 18. But what's frustrating about it?
You didn't see the play last week.
No, they did. They played a tight one against Cal.
Is Cal ranked?
No. They were on the road and played a tight one against Cal. 50-49.
50-49? Why do I become fans of teams with the worst defenses?
Which is worse because
I'm gonna go ahead and let you cook because I got a rant.
Make this worse. Cal had a chance to win the game at the end. They were like right at the goal line.
Of course.
So yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
But so here are the undefeated team. Here are the teams that are still undefeated in the top 25. JMU 8-0, but they won't be able to go to a postseason in the stupidest rule of one of the stupidest rules in college football because they just changed over from the FCS to the Division One.
So usually most schools need. I guess it's an adjustment.
2 years.
Period.
They said a 2-year adjustment period. So,
most schools won't even be as successful as JMU has been. So
they're good.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with the fact that a lot of schools would never even reach the levels of success that JMU has reached so far this year.
Well, the next team they play is 6-2 Georgia State, and they played Old Dominion this past week and beat them by 3, 27-3, 27-30, 30-27. Huh. But then you have Air Force Academy 8-0, but they're not going to get the respect they deserve because they don't play. Yeah. So yeah, that's stupid take. Although I heard somebody say that
it's the year is ranked now.
JMU's 23.
That's good.
Although I did hear this, somebody said if the Air Force Academy doesn't make it into the college football playoff, the college football playoff committee should be charged with treason. Yeah, they should be charged with treason because it's a crime against our troops. Which is fair. Wait, is that? Got a little kick in there.
What did I tell you about these things?
You do. So you do. It's cool. What you got in there?
When you see this,
what you got in there? Though?
Just know. I don't know.
Is it light or dark? Well, then,
shut up, Jamie.
Washington's undefeated.
Jamie said hello.
Washington's undefeated 8-0. Florida State's undefeated 8-0. Ohio State's undefeated 8-0. Michigan's undefeated 8-0. And then Georgia's undefeated 8-0. Texas, Georgia, Oregon, Texas, Alabama, Penn State, and Oklahoma are all 7-1, and they round out the top 10. Oklahoma just went down, and the Wi-Fi just went down. Oklahoma just.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just show you.
Yeah, Oklahoma just went down to Kansas and unranked Kansas. I think they were unranked. Oh, right. No, here it comes. They were unranked. That's shitty. They were unranked at the time. So Oklahoma State went down. Oklahoma went down to an unranked Kansas, and then they had Bedlam this week. Oklahoma State in Stillwater.
Well, that's the worst of Stillwater.
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Somebody better set up water then. Get that staff in.
And that Penn State 7-1. Their only losses to Ohio State. But to be fair, that was a very underwhelming game. Apparently Penn State has a quarterback that can't throw the ball down the field. Which trying to watch him throw the ball down the field was very frustrating because throw it down the field. It's not hard. That's what you have wide receivers for. But he's throwing check downs and out routes that go 10 yards.
Yeah.
So wasn't doing any good. Alabama's one loss was to Texas at home by 10. And they have LSU coming up. LSU is 6-2. And they have them and Tuscaloosa. Now, while this is a revenge game for Bama because last year that was one of the teams they lost to, they already avenged their loss against Tennessee this year, even though that was an uninspired game. Because watching that was very, very frustrating because Tennessee had multiple chances to get it right, but Josh Heupel is an idiot. Anyway.
Everybody's an idiot except for me.
Yeah. Texas.
Shoot. Alex was good. I could buy the small cups of creamer.
No.
I think it takes some work.
No.
I
want to say Office Max, but I don't know.
No, the little small things of creamer, you get it
for coffee.
Yeah.
I want
the small cups.
I want to say Office Max, but it might be.
Why would they be at Office Max?
It's just like an Office Max.
No. Why would anything drink related be at Office Max?
Because they have sodas.
But I need some. So here's why. So we started a wrestling club thing last week.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah, no,
so
try food line.
I put on the
Try food line.
I put the cream of the crop promo on from Scott Steiner. And I was teaching
Wait, Scott Steiner?
Why does he have all these
Scott
creamers?
Steiner.
Not Scott Steiner.
Randy Savage.
Yeah, Randy
Although
Savage.
I was thinking about Scott Steiner's promo on Samoa Joe.
I'm mad that you did catch the Scott Steiner reference that I made 5 whole minutes ago.
I feel like I would have caught it.
9 days out of the week.
Oh yeah.
I get freaks 9 days out of the week.
Oh yeah.
You're not big for fuck. I'm big bad boy. You're not shots.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Something's wrong with me. I'm the one quoting the man.
Texas, Texas 1-loss was to Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry. Great game, fantastic game. Probably one of the best games of college football, except for Colorado State. I don't care. I love that game. That game was awesome.
Colorado State.
Yeah, that game was awesome. See, nothing like a 10 a.m. start time to a double overtime thriller, or also an overtime thriller.
All the way at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, glorious.
Ready to go to church.
Glorious stuff.
But I got church in the morning. Church in the morning.
Brilliant stuff. Oregon's 1-loss was to Washington. We watched that game here.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, which I called that guy. I told you that guy was going to miss that field goal. I told you.
Stop Jason.
I told you he was going to miss it. That and Mike Penix just showed out. He showed out like that was crazy. But so Penix has USC coming up Saturday. He's gonna beat the shit out of y'all. He has you up there. Y'all are in the Coliseum, and that's the night game. Not gonna watch y'all get killed on national television. Although, in your defense, it may be a shootout, but it may not be because Washington's defense held up against Oregon, and Oregon's defense with Bo Nix is high powered. You know that guy has the most experience out of any college football player. 55 starts.
I'm boycotting.
You're boycotting your own team?
Yes. I'm boycotting the NSU too.
I'm not going to talk about that.
No, I'm going to talk about it because it's so frustrating.
To.
No, I have to.
No, you don't.
You don't
have to relive the pain.
No,
it's okay.
No, because this is absolutely ridiculous.
You don't. Please, in the comment section, tell him not to do this.
No, they can't tell me.
Don't put yourself in.
No,
I'm sorry. As your friend.
Let me cook.
As your friend.
Let me cook.
I'm telling you, don't do this.
Let me cook.
Don't do this.
Let me cook.
Please don't.
Let me cook. Hashtag let Aunt cook.
All right.
Let me cook.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
On the day of our Lord, the year of our Lord 2023, the date is 10/24. Late in the third quarter, the score is 10/24. No, 10/28. My fault.
That was a
On the day, the date is 10/28. Late in the third quarter, the score is 10/28. Only Norfolk State, bro.
You don't have to do this.
Gosh.
You can stop now if you want to.
Yeah. This is following a nice touchdown play by Norfolk State. The next play is, you guessed it, the kickoff. They took it back for a touchdown. They took it back for a touchdown. At that point, I was like, okay, that was stupid, but we still got a good lead. We should get a walk out of this stuff. Foolish ant. They turned the ball over. I don't know if it was a pick or fumble, but it was a fumble 6 or pick 6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Spartans suck in this, you know what. What's up, Mr. Pierce? I'm Mr. Pierce.
You should have. You think we will have a better chance if we coach the team?
Nah, because I don't know diddly squid about football.
That's the point of studying, film study.
I don't feel like it.
You film study anyway, right?
No.
You don't do film for volleyball?
No, I'm not still studying the football for them to not execute the plays correctly on defense to where they allow over 200 yards a game.
I told you didn't have to go this.
No, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sitting here, I'm in the car listening to the game because I'm trying to figure out, can I get to the game by halftime? All I cared to see was the halftime show.
Did you even make it for that?
And the fifth quarter, which was also a massive disappointment, because they decided to sit Morgan's band on this side as they're playing this way, while the Legion is that way. So I can't even hear Morgan State's band. NYTHC. You got that right, Jack. So then, by this time, I'm talking and wrapping up with some high schoolers that I've talked. Because two of them are graduate high school. One is getting March of the Legion, which is going to force me to do alumni band next year. So I got to sit here and be disappointed yet again on a homecoming because we suck.
You got to be stuck in there too. So you have to watch it.
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be there. I'm going to have my phone because I can. Because who will stop me? My head's be stuck in my phone watching something else because I refuse to watch. Norfolk State University Spartans get beat on homecoming, especially in embarrassing fashion, going a 10-28 lead on 10-28. 10-28 already sucks for me. But still, that day already sucks for me. And I got to sit here with this foolishness. Trash. And then I got to walk down Presidential Parkway, smelling tree blackened liquor.
That's the worst. It's probably Henny.
Huh?
It's probably Henny too, wasn't it?
No! Well, maybe. I
say so. Trees, blacks, and
look.
Oh.
And all right, so blacks, I don't hate the smell of blacks.
I feel like no.
But when you mix it with liquor and weed,
I would say the only time it's really bad is if you don't want to smell it. You're not expecting to smell it.
Of all the tobacco, blacks are the least are the best smelling. I absolutely hate the smell of cigarettes.
You would, yeah.
Weed stinks.
I would become accustomed.
Weed stinks, especially after it was smoked like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Like fresh tree is like I can tolerate. Like, shut up. 2 hours ago you blazed up. Disgusting. Put some cologne on it.
It smells like shades.
And you put
remember shades at summer bridge?
Yo, shout out to Shades.
Shout out to our boy Shades.
Shout out to Shades.
That dude's a real guy. Dude was real. Remember I saw him.
Yo,
I remember he was smelling like he had the shades on and his eyes were.
Yo, you know what he used to call this man with the black top? Cephalosha. On offense, this man had his hands in his pockets. He's like, don't pass me the ball. As soon as he got on defense, that man was in your face. They're like, this man is Tabo Cephalosha for real.
Shades is a real one. Shades is a great guy.
Bad part is he played basketball.
You wait, what?
He has the shades on playing basketball.
It wouldn't be shades if that was the case.
I don't know what this man's eyes look like.
No, I do. I've seen his eyes.
I swear this man slept with sleeveless shades. I remember him and Chevy. Had a session. It was dark, and he still had the shades on. Shades the goat, man. Shades the goat. Shout out to everybody we went around in Sunbridge, dog. Dion went to the league for a cup of coffee. Yo, did I ever tell you about this? How me and Dion went to somebody's house to go? He was going to get a haircut. So it was me, King, and I want to say one other dude. It might have been Freddie.
Was this during summer break?
It was like the second. It was a Saturday.
Because I remember Freddie. Freddie was from New York.
Freddie was from New York.
King, I'm trying to.
Dion.
King was like the kind of the stop.
Yeah. He was a linebacker.
Yeah.
Because he actually started playing. He started off in the league with the Cowboys.
Okay. Then No, I'm thinking of CP.
CP was from Cali.
I know, but CP he also had the African tattoo.
Yeah.
That's how I remember.
I see him every now and then on Instagram.
Really? How's he doing?
But the same. Shut up. Thanks for the follow, Card 1024. But
if you dig into my legs, I'm throwing you.
You better get her off your leg now.
I'm not gonna throw her.
You gotta get her off you now. That pole about to be all up in your legs. She ain't touching me.
No,
she's
dug into the
get
chair.
off me.
She's dug into the chair right now, so she'll be fine.
But we went there, and I swear they blazed up at least 3 times before we left. I think that was the first time I ever got a second hand.
I got it.
That was my first. That was literally my first HOC.
Was it?
Yes. And it's so funny because he DM'd me one day, and that's what we're talking about. Because he got the juice cut that day.
Bro.
He got the juice cut that day.
Like the pop juice cut?
Yes.
That's
And
crazy.
the moment I realized I'm gonna get the haircut there, he paid $40.
No.
He paid $40. I was like, nah. I paid $15 in my barber. I'm going home.
I paid $25. I paid $25.
No, but you remember this at this time, haircuts won't as like I paid $30. But $15, $20 was the typical thing around this time. So that was nothing. I won't pay $40 for no cut. And the thing was, he took like an hour to cut this man's hair. We were in this dude's house like 3 hours. I could have been in my room playing my Xbox. But one, I didn't know where I was. And I don't know how he got there. So I was like, I'm just stuck here waiting with King because I don't know where I'm at right now.
Josh Alexander is going to fight Timothy Thatcher at Prestige Wrestling Roseland 7.
That was a wow. We had so much fun that day. Remember when the dudes at what was it, Mid-Rise? You remember they got in trouble because they came back. It was a Sunday. And I think the dude that I'm thinking about is dead now. He's dead. This man passed out in the bushes.
Mid-Rise was.
So we were in Scott, right?
Yeah.
It was the honors dorm right by us.
Like.
So it was Scott.
Scott.
Mid-Rise. And then it was the girls athletes dorm.
Right.
So we were in the boys athlete dorm.
Right.
So it was the honors dorm.
Oh yeah.
Right by Spartan Station.
Yeah.
They all came back drunk. Homeboy, we were outside just talking about like cultural differences, like how everybody talk.
Yeah.
So like that's when you find out people would like dudes up in Baltimore and like, what's up, stupid? What's good, stupid? Now I see it. So stupid. Like when I call my sister every day, I start off with "What's up, Steve?" Just to get her going.
I have our next topic, by the way. We gotta talk about this guy.
Oh, let me get to this real quick because I definitely want to like quickly graze through this. So let's go ahead and get to this list because that's how we got here. We never finished this list.
Yeah.
So you've been on multiple first dates.
Yeah.
I've been on multiple first dates.
Yeah.
Now,
what's your best first date?
My best first date, honestly, I would go see The Lion King.
The live action?
Yeah, the live action Lion King.
Did she enjoy it?
She enjoyed it. And then we spent about 2 hours. So this was in Hampton. She's married now, so shout out to her.
Yeah.
But we went and then we spent like an hour and a half to 2 hours sitting out. It was like some water out there and just walking and talking. Like 2 whole hours, dog. That was a dope first date. Real cool too.
Shout out to.
She was Nigerian.
Mine, I took a girl to Hokkaido. My ex, actually.
It's funny how I said that because evidently that was the wrong move for me to make, going to the movies on the first date.
Yeah, but the girl you met.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one the artist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mom really liked her.
I know. She's great. Anywho, we went to Hokkaido and then we walked around the mall. Hokkaido.
What's that?
Sushi bar.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
Went there and then we walked around the mall and talked and yeah. All right. Led to 4 months of still time. Anyway, I'm over it now. God is good.
God is good. All right, so let's go through this list of 28 places women refuse to go on a first date. Women, if you are listening right now, please tell me how ridiculous all these sound. Number 1, you should already know, is Cheesecake Factory.
I've never been, but I heard it's not expensive. I only know this because you showed me the menu yesterday. So
I had to make sure you realize how expensive Cheesecake Factory really was.
So I kind of put it into perspective, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's yeah.
Let me see. I went the first time I went to Cheesecake Factory. I think it was with my ex. Yeah, I went with my ex, and then I went because my sister wanted to go for something. And it was the same day ex got clapped.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then I went again. The only other time I went was just for cheesecake. It was my boy Isaiah's birthday. We went to one restaurant and we were just walking through that area. It was like, hey, let's go get some let's go cop some cheesecake.
Let's go cop some expensive cheesecake.
$10. So
was it worth it?
Yes. Yes. I would say anytime I go get cheesecake, it's always worth it. Number 2, we have Applebee's. First of all, Applebee's owes my church, so forget Applebee's, all right?
Owes?
Yeah, it's a long story. Maybe we'll keep going to church too. Number 3, Chili's. Chili's is actually pretty decent.
Chili's is pretty decent. I've never been disappointed in Chili's.
4, Chipotle. Chipotle got me in the chokehold. All right.
It does. Like it's that steak.
Number 5. I remember when I thought this was like the epitome of a 5-star restaurant. Olive Garden.
No,
I really thought Olive Garden was like fine dining.
It's not. The food is. The way they said the food, it's a genjutsu.
It really is genjutsu.
It's a genjutsu. Because it really makes you think it's nice. They have the tablecloths on all the tables. They have a wine cellar and all the other stuff.
I think it's the wine that does it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's the wine.
You're not gonna share any of whatever your light is?
You said you didn't. You said you didn't want any pork.
No, not
not
Calypso. Yeah.
It's parrot. Now I remember what it is. It's parrot guy.
I'll mix it with something. You got tea in there? You got like lemon tea in there, or is that sweet tea?
It's sweet tea. I added some lemon juice in it.
All right, yeah, perfect. That'll work.
It's a peach parrot, by the way. No, it's pineapple. It's either pineapple or peach. It's one of the P words.
All right.
Number 6, the movies.
I made that mistake. Although we did go to Chipotle afterwards. Yeah.
I still don't think. So here's the thing about movies.
I get
why that's a bad
Charlamagne said Charlamagne when he was going over on the breakfast.
Yeah, I get why that would be a bad first date, but the way that I kind of worked around kind of negated that issue. Now, if you're going to the movies and then that's it, you're not really talking after the fact, getting to know the person that way. Ain't no way, Mr. Pierce again. Yes, it's Mr. Pierce again. If you're not talking after the fact, then yeah, that could be a bad.
So
let's go ahead.
So in other words, there must be people out here. There's a guy that you're taking with a person and say, "Oh well, it's nice to meet you, bye."
So the purpose of the first date is to get to know the person more.
Yes.
So if you can't have that conversation, then it may not be the ideal spot for first date. So continue on your house. I get, especially in this climate.
That, but I will also, I totally get it. I really do. But also, however, it's definitely different in the sense of if the dude says, "Hey, I have an idea. Let me cook you dinner."
The thing, I would do it like if you have like an outside area and it's out open, maybe. But just with this climate, I can definitely see why.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you can offer to cook dinner.
Yeah. Now, if she's cool with
something
that,
different,
If she's down for it, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's one that I definitely can understand why somebody would say that's a absolute deal breaker. Yeah. Any fast food chain.
I don't know if a girl ever took me to. If I ever said, "Hey, you want to just go to Taco Bell?" She says yes. I might just marry her on the spot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wish your wedding could be at the toilet. Moving on. Buffalo Wild Wings.
I took a girl on the first date at Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was great. She was cool. She was needy though.
Again, if you could have a legitimate conversation at Buffalo Wild Wings,
we did. We did.
Wingstop.
No.
Red Lobster.
No. That's a bit much because Red Lobster is like
It's Olive Garden Jr.
Yes. Red Lobster is right up there with Olive Garden, where you think you don't go here unless you know you got it.
Right. I can't remember the last one with Red Lobster. Shoot.
It was like been a couple of months.
It's been a couple of years.
Them biscuits are still hitting.
A buffet.
Yeah, I'm not taking a girl to
Cooper's. Especially not on a Sunday.
No, not even that. I don't think we don't take her to Cooper's on the first date. I might take her.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about a restaurant.
Not the first date. Would you take? Would you take a girl to Cooper's on any date?
Now here's why. Unless I'm like 100% comfortable with you seeing me pig out.
That's a good shout. That's a great shout.
That's the one thing about like a buffet.
Those are places you go when you're married.
Yes.
You go to Cooper's or Golden Corral when you're married.
When I go on a date, I'm not about to overeat. Because then that might give her a piece. So I know it's what IHOP, so I can do IHOP.
Well, IHOP for breakfast.
Waffle House better.
But no,
I'm taking her to Waffle House.
Took a girl to the Egg Bistro one time.
We actually did go to the Egg Bistro.
Egg Bistro is nice.
Egg Bistro is
like that.
Any kind of brunch spot is always.
They have this thing called Surf and Turf Eggs Benedict. They have like steak, shrimp over the eggs.
Even though my brunch right now is First Watch.
I need to go to First. I feel like I've been to First Watch.
What's going on Saturday?
Or am I thinking of Metro? What's that over in Harborview?
First Watch.
Is that First? Is that the one on the corner right next to Marco's?
Yeah.
Okay, I keep thinking. I thought it was Metro Diner.
What are you doing? Wait, Sunday after church Sunday. We went to
this upcoming Sunday.
After Sunday, I'm actually going to eat with Praise Team at church. So no. We'll make that one day.
All right, I'm not saying I haven't been. Because I think me and my dad went
took
there
my
one
mom
time.
last year.
I
I took my mom this year.
I took my dad there recently, actually.
Yeah, I took my mom this year. All right, let's keep going. Denny's again.
Denny's is good.
Who's going to Denny's? All right, here's where it starts getting ridiculous. The gym. What if that's my buffet?
I mean, if I meet Rhea Ripley, if I met a girl like Rhea Ripley, she's a
shoot.
we're going.
We go. The gym is a date.
Yeah.
Buffet going to the gym every day. Church. All right, you heathen.
Y'all must not want to get your praise on.
The family that prays together,
Or
praises together, stays together. Can I get an amen?
When 2 or 3 are gathered.
All right, ain't no 3 around here. Hold on now.
Where 2 are gathered.
Starbucks.
I've had a coffee date at Starbucks. It didn't work out.
Starbucks is for basic white women, but okay.
The last time I went to Starbucks for a date, she was a white woman. It was a white woman.
I literally had my sister's phone number saved in my phone. She goes to Starbucks.
She was cool. She was I want to say she was conservative. She was definitely Christian. She's definitely very. I want to say she was churchy, but she was.
They are churchy. They just Christians. Coffee dates. Okay.
The fuck was
that? Speakers. Family functions. Ice cream days. I'm taking.
You remember friend Tracy? When we dated, we went to Sonic for the first date.
See, I'm gonna keep going through. Once I finish this, I'm gonna really give you my full synopsis of this whole stupidity. Family functions, okay. It's gonna take me a while for you to actually meet my family. I'm not taking no first date. You not meet my family on the first date, so I get that. Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc. That sounds like it's somebody's house. So okay. Somewhere where it requires a long drive. I agree with that one. Bowling. I mean, if she ain't bowling, then cool. Nightclubs, I 100% agree with nightclubs.
No.
Because I'm inside. I don't like clubs anymore. A hookah bar. What do they want to smoke hookah?
This is okay. So yeah, this is. I'm thinking of Metro Diner because I'm looking at the menu for First Watch right now.
Oh yeah, Metro Diner is pretty solid. So I get
I'm thinking of Metro
the chicken and waffles. They got a strawberry. It's a strawberry butter. It's like your mama. A bar just for drinks. Waffle House. Nope. My first day, you gonna watch somebody fight. And it's sports events.
So you brought up.
Do I consider taking the girls to wrestling shows a date? I don't know. I'm taking 2 girls to wrestling shows with me.
Did they have a good time?
Yes. And they always seem to like the same guy, Gabriel Kai. Yo, shout out to my guy Gabriel Kai. I've taken 2 girls and both of them see you wrestle. And both of them like, yo, who is he? This list is causing war on the streets. Streets equals anywhere people can fight each other on the internet. All right. You know what I think about the people that made this list? You remember that white woman?
Touch grass?
You remember that white woman that was on the plane?
They're not real.
They're not real.
I
have yet to find someone that agrees with this list. I swear, there's a difference between the people on the internet and the people in real life.
There's always that difference.
That's why, like, people like, I saw one. It was like I guess it was a response to this one. It was the type of woman men refuse to date.
Yeah.
I was like, who wrote this, Pearl? I'm sick and tired of Mr. Krabs' daughter. So
that's what
so Hailey Bieber evidently did a photo shoot and she was dressed as Carmen Electra from Scary Movie. It was a scene where she was with that ghost and she was in her bra panties. And Pearl decides to to post and ask, is this becoming of a wife? I replied, my response was, I don't know, ask your husband. She's not married. Why are you so concerned about married folk business when you ain't got a man yourself? Is it because that you look 36 years old? No, she looks like somebody's grandma.
You talking about Pearl?
Yes. She's younger than us.
Has the
unmitigated gall.
That's what judgment will get you.
To say that 25-year-olds look better than 35-year-olds. Ma'am, you look 48.
How did we get here?
You look like you line doilies.
How did we get here?
You look like you have a closet full of slips.
You got more.
You look like you belong. That you came from a time where women just belonged in the kitchen.
You can do better than that. You got more.
You look like your name is Alberta, and she was a white woman. What is some old white woman names?
Mildred.
I'm about to start calling her Mildred now. Oh my God. You look like your name's Mildred. From now on, your name's Mildred.
Oh, Pearl is pretty old white woman. I don't know.
Her name is Hannah.
That's her actual name?
Hannah Pearl Davis.
Hannah's worse. That's a Civil War. She got a Civil War wife name. My dearest Anna. My dearest Hannah.
No, her name is Stella. My dear Stella. Boy, I can't do that. That's as far as just saying. You can't have Stella. You can't have Stella. No. Nope. We're sticking with Mildred. Your name's Mildred. You look like Mildred. Shoot. That really just agitated me. Because what? You're hideous. And somebody was like, Pearl's beautiful. I was like, you just even had to behold her. Too bad I'm not to behold her.
All that you behold is green and gold. Oh, so let me tell you how this guy's a liar, right? So this man. So I told this guy last night.
Oh, here we go.
I told him. No, I'm not about to guess. I'm telling him the truth. The truth.
The glazing is wild.
The glazing?
The glaze.
The glaze. Okay. The glaze. I told this guy that Flavor Flav sang the national anthem. That's all I said. That's literally all I said.
All right.
What?
So pause. I'm putting
wow. You're not even letting me finish this. No, this is crazy.
No, because you're going to have to give a full explanation of your actions.
I told you not to watch it. All I said.
No, did I press play?
Huh?
Did I press play when
yes,
you did? Not pause again. When you tell somebody not to do something, what is the usual reaction of the person that you told not to do something? Play.
I was gonna say here, give you dead air, bro. But no.
Answer the question.
I told him, all right, it is inherent. Now, when told not to do something, rebellion kicks in and you do it anyway.
So you do?
No, I didn't tell you to do anything.
Rewind.
I didn't tell him to do anything. I simply said
rewind.
I didn't tell you to do anything.
But again, rebellion does what?
Rebellion inherently creates the ability to do some things you're not supposed to do.
That you're not told to do.
Yes.
So you explicitly told me not to watch it. When you could
pause. I didn't tell him to do anything. I said pause. I simply told him that the video existed. I didn't tell him anything beyond that. I didn't even tell him
play it. So here's the problem. You could have left it all alone and never would have been.
I did. No, Paul, I simply told him the video existed. Then I went back in my room and closed the door. Next thing I know, this dude's walking up the stairs, watching the video I told him about.
So here's my question: why did you tell me?
Because
why?
Because so we can talk about. So we can what? So we can talk about how bad it was on the pod.
So hold that thought. You wanted to talk about it on the pod, but you didn't want me to watch it. Make it make sense.
I didn't want you to watch it. I know. I didn't want
so your intent was for me to watch it.
No, I told you
you want me to go into a podcast ignorant of an issue.
I told you the video simply existed.
So you told me the video existed. What was your immediate intent?
Well,
to tell me the video existed.
I watched the video. I knew the video existed. You know what I didn't do? Watch it.
But you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
How you want to talk about something that you don't know about?
Because I knew it was going to be bad.
That goes against the rules of content creating.
I knew it was going to be bad.
Did you not read the rule book?
On top of that, I heard bits and pieces of it. I knew it was
You didn't read the rule book. That's like rule number 11. Never speak on things you don't know about.
I heard bits and pieces of it.
Bits and pieces don't count. That's like Imai watching like highlights of AEW and trying to give it like synopsis over it. No, you just watch highlights.
Speaking of Imai, we hope.
Yeah, praise to my guy Imai.
No, but he lied. He lied. You know, I told him don't watch it. I told him no. Like I said.
So did you tell me not to watch it, or did you not tell me to watch it?
I didn't tell him to do anything. I just said the video existed.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I tell you about something, are you not going to at least have some interest in this?
There's a lot of things you tell me about that I have no interest in.
Oh, you saw like what was it? The Jesus,
I'm not even being
Jesus Christ Bells one was.
There's the what?
The Jesus Christ Bells one. You was like, don't send me this stupid stuff.
Yes, I will explicitly tell you. Even or like earlier today, you're talking about politics. Yeah, we got into a bit of a conversation about it, but I wasn't going. You told me about wasn't it Black conservative perspective? Yeah. You told me that his channel.
And you're not gonna watch it.
Exactly.
But here's the issue. You're talking to me about music. If I'm going to tell you something about wrestling or Cowboys or anything Griselda related, are you not going to have a little bit of interest?
I'm not going to say I won't have a bit of curiosity, but at the same time, I will wait until it comes to fruition. Or because
what do you mean?
Because my mind is always thinking about multiple different things, it may slip my mind.
So let me add the proper context to the issue here. I didn't go out of my way to watch the video.
No, I'm sure you did. No, Seahawk. No, I mean that, and I mean that genuinely.
Seahawk decided to retweet it.
That sounds like.
It was either Seahawk or Public Enemies podcast.
Let's find Public Enemies.
One of them black folk decided to retweet it, and then I click on it because curiosity obviously won in this case. Yeah. And it was basically all said at that point. Once I heard how horrible it sounded, I couldn't turn my head. I couldn't turn my ears, and I just had to listen to it and figure out how many keys he sung in. And honestly,
how many keys was it?
I heard 2.5. Probably 2 3/4. He was floating around between C and B. Honestly, I think I read.
Did you say he had like B natural?
It's a B natural and a C, and he was singing an "Oh Lord" flat. But then again, I don't know which one I'd rather listen to now. That one or the one Fergie did at the All-Star game.
Listen, oh Lord, flat. That's a good one. That's a. Oh Lord, flat is wild.
So he might have Fergie beat out.
Oh, it was pretty close.
Oh my gosh! First of all, whoever decided to have Flavor Flav do the national anthem deserves to be fired on the spot. You would have had a better shot at me doing the national anthem. At least I can keep a key. I may not have the most beautiful voice, but I can hold.
You gonna hold that key?
I'm gonna hold that bitch, and I know my limits. The kids be watching those. So now, did I tell you about the football coach at the high school?
What happened?
He now knows that I play piano.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was talking to the AD. This is a few weeks ago. It was like a month ago. I was talking to the AD. No, I was talking to AD. I had just left her office, and I was talking to two of the other football coaches that we ended up going to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
He was there, and out of the blue, he was like, "You're nice on the keys," and I was like, "Wait, who told you I play piano?" Because at this point, I don't even know if I knew his name yet. He was like, "No, my daughter just showed me that you were on TikTok live playing." I was like, "Your daughter?" Come to find out his daughter's in the grade with me. I found out who she was. I was like, "So you showed your father my videos?" So I'm all over the place now.
Mr. Worldwide over here.
Mr. Worldwide!
God, that was a thing.
Yo, did you see them talking about AW?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Jeremiah Constantine, dog. That man really got fired for that line. He's like Kobe in a hotel group in Colorado. He's unstoppable.
That's diabolical.
Yo. Oh my gosh. He's been kind of low. He's been kind of like under the grid, off the grid now. He's definitely somebody I would love to have a conversation with. But he's been off the grid for a while. What else is going
on? Keith Lee.
Oh yeah, Keith Lee. And no, for those who are thinking we're talking about wrestling, we're not talking about wrestling. We're talking about the smaller Keith Lee. But at the same time, bigger Keith Lee. Because I think he's bigger but smaller.
Yeah. But he can handle himself, though.
Yeah,
MMA fighter.
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's legit. So, explain to the folks. While I go throw my bottle away.
In Atlanta, apparently. Allegedly. In Atlanta, there are rules, I guess.
You're breaking the rules.
For certain restaurants. So recently, Keith Lee, the food critic and MMA fighter, has been he's been on a food tour.
Why do I feel like that's that dog having that noise?
Why do I feel like that's a cicada? That's something worse, like a cicada.
Hold on a second. Keep talking.
But yeah, he's allegedly he's making a Vegas tour around. He's making a food tour. He was in Vegas. I think he was in Cali. Anyway, now he's in Atlanta. Apparently, Atlanta is known for having
I figured out the problem, by the way.
What's up?
It was the headphones.
Oh. Apparently, Atlanta has some very interesting rules.
Rules.
So I decided to Google some of these rules. This is as of yesterday. This is from TigerDroppings.com. Atlanta restaurants rules, good or bad. So lately, an entire group of people has been dumping all over Atlanta restaurant scene. It seems that certain rules become common. The cleaners in no way understand how each rule might be in response to our clientele's behavior. Rules like, for example, firm time limits on staying at a table, meaning an hour and a half to 2 hours usually. 18% gratuity automatically added to everything.
Honestly, I don't hate either one of those rules.
No call-in orders.
All right, now I take that.
No splitting checks, but few accept a few cards to pay for one check.
That I have a problem with.
No waiting inside for to-go orders. No large parties, groups larger than 4. No modifications to food. No.
Okay. Again, I hate lists. Okay.
No American Express. And no free food for not liking it. That one I kind of get. That one I get.
Yeah.
That one I get.
So some of those I get. However, the no groups of 4 or more than 4. Most families are more than. There's families that are more than 4. What do they do?
That's a good question.
No splitting the check.
Because one of his videos, he said he has like a family of 6.
Right.
So that's why they.
No splitting the checks is kind of weird. What was the first one that was like, nah, that sucks?
Splitting checks.
Okay, yeah. Like some of those I definitely get though. Like the 2-hour period, especially if you're in a busy place. Why are you sitting in a restaurant for more than 2 hours anyway?
That's right.
After an hour, I'm already in. So it's like, all right, time to go.
Yeah. No, because so when I eat Sunday dinner when we go out with my family, that's usually I order, and once I'm done eating, I'm like, all right, let's pay for this thing. Let's have.
Right.
You know what I mean? No call-in orders.
No call-ins. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Also, look at the waiting inside for to-go orders.
That one, they did that to Cousins. We had to order.
Yeah, we had to
order food. But I think that was more so a pandemic issue, though.
Yeah, it was 2021 when we went in there.
Yeah. So, yeah. And we still had to wear masks. I think the last time I went, when we went down for Avengers Day, it was like the first time. But yeah, because the week after we all went, myself, my mom, my brother and sister, we went to go watch a Charlotte Hornets game. And the week after we had left, they had just got mask mandate in North Carolina.
So apparently you couldn't call in order or even use DoorDash to get food.
You can use DoorDash.
No, this is from a SonomaComplex.com, and they're talking about how Keith Lee visited Atlanta. He said how they couldn't make a call, they couldn't order DoorDash. Sammy tried it. They said they were closed for cleaning, even though there were people still getting food. He reviewed Juicy Jerk, Atlanta Breakfast Club, and Lil Baby's the seafood menu. Somebody said, question is the restaurant service that bad in Atlanta? I'm watching Keith Lee food reviews in each one of those restaurants he went to. The service was trash. The rules and expensive. Yeah. Another one sounds so glad he's exposing how terrible these Atlanta restaurants are. Mid-ass food, dumbass rules, overpriced. Same on all the menus, nothing but grass walls, lamb chops, sherbet, grits, and hookah. The fact that people are putting a statewide PSA because Keith Lee is in Atlanta is hilarious. The grass walls are shaking off the walls. He got Atlanta Breakfast Club and Milk and Honey. Yeah, he's a bad dude.
It's almost so trash.
The song led to the downfall of our democracy. That song's responsible for that song's responsible for where we are as a country.
I was just start saying that, bro. Something I just say. This is leading to the downfall of our democracy right now. I'm gonna start saying that. I'm like, shut up. You're leading to the downfall of our democracy right now.
But yeah, that song led to where we're at.
It's the downfall of our democracy.
Basically. That's the reason why we're in the situation we're in right now.
Young Thug is responsible for J6 and the Summer of Love.
Anyway,
responsible for everything.
Yeah. What else we got? How do you see off looking?
We're second place in the NFC.
It's good.
I'm kind of surprised at that, honestly.
We just won yesterday.
And we just made a massive pickup just today. A few hours ago.
Leonard Williams.
Leonard Williams is now Seattle Seahawks. That's a big get for this D line. So because we just lost Cheddar Wilson for the rest of the season. So now we have Frank Clark, who really is probably not going to be a factor. So Jerry, who's been really good. Javon Jones, Leonard Williams. Our edge rushers are Boye Mafe and Daryl. His name's Daryl.
Kevin Stage just said this Keith Lee thing couldn't have gotten this big if people didn't already feel a way about the Atlanta restaurant culture.
And you know the bad part is, it's us.
Yeah, it's us. It is us.
Like, and I get shout out to Leon because he's been making a lot of videos about this over the last few years, especially when it came down to the pig sauce lady. You can't just up and support every black business because it's a black business.
Right.
Because some of these black businesses are trash. And a lot of these restaurants in Atlanta, he went down there and sent his family in, and they told him it was going to be an hour and a half to 2 hour long wait.
Yeah.
He walks in, and they get a table set up for him immediately. What?
Make that make sense.
No, I can't make it make sense because it's starting the downfall of our democracy.
Yep.
Yo, shout out to you remember that? So Donald Lawrence. Is it Donald Lawrence?
In the Tri-City?
No. My fault. Richard Smallwood.
Okay.
I don't think he gets enough respect at all. I think
he doesn't. Well,
I think people think he only is responsible for like one song.
The best version of Total Praise.
I think people only think about when they hear Richard Smallwood's name, they only think of Total Praise.
And Trust Me.
Nobody thinks about this.
Trust Me. You know that song?
Yeah, nobody thinks about that song.
I do. I think about it often.
The other song that what he was responsible for, like one of Kurt Franklin's greatest songs, Still Cry.
Yeah, I remember.
Center of My Joy. But the anthem of praise. Praise him with the tunes, praise him with the sound of the trumpets, praise him with the everything I have was praise Lord. Oh, the Father, Lord. So the song was reminded to me because an HBCU band up in Ohio, played it this past weekend.
Was it good?
Yes. I've shared it Sunday on Facebook. So I want to shout out this band because I do know two of the assistant band writers there. But this is Wilberforce University.
Leave it to us to play gospel music during the fifth quarter.
Oh, one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in person. Queen City 2017. The Legion took the field show, took it field show wise all the way through. But Miles College, they had the best selection. They played Perfect Praise during their field show.
Perfect. You mean Perfect Peace?
No, Perfect Praise.
About
How excellent. Oh,
that's
in all the earth. Next one.
it's just.
In all the earth.
I know the song you're talking about. It's like, it's like I figured out Revelations 19 and 1 is hallelujah.
Yeah.
I figured that out. It took me a while. I don't know why I said this one.
Let me see if I can find the video.
Dude,
They went straight church. And I'm like right on the 50. I was like, yo. And the best part is, that was into the show. Because we were just sitting there like, they cannot follow us up with a dance machine unless they got to be out here. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance.
Hot take. I don't like this one. I found it. Let me finish. I felt it was overplayed.
Okay.
It was overplayed when every time praise dances came up. It's like the same way I felt with mimes. Every mime I saw for about here, let me finish. Every time I saw a mime, they reminded me to be encouraged by Donald Lawrence.
I've never seen moms be encouraged.
I have. I've seen too many.
I feel it was the best one. You remember, was it K and K-Mon? We had a DVD of that though, and they did once. No Greater Love. That just was tough.
The best mime I saw was somebody did a mime for Marat Brown Clark's Sovereign God.
I haven't seen the mom in a while though.
Yes.
I did see one dude that was on TikTok doing it.
Really, you don't get mime.
We serve a perfect God. He deserves a perfect praise. Featuring Jaleesa Ransom.
Oh, they had a singer too. You can see the singer. Oh, she got the choir room, boy. That's the part that really set her off right there. The fact she pulled up the choir robe, and she looked like she could cook and do a mean fried chicken.
Is it because she's big? It's because she's heavy.
Yes!
That's rude, man.
No, that is a good thing.
Just because somebody heavy don't mean they can make good fried chicken.
It's the hair too. She has like that short curl hair. You see it? She looks like somebody's auntie.
Yeah, let her be. Leave her be.
No, she killed it.
I know she killed it, but it don't matter if you're also right about the fried chicken thing. Still.
So you're not disagreeing with me.
Well, I mean, it just maybe she vegan.
That would be the biggest disappointment of my life.
Oh, it's tough.
Oh, he gets better. You get the crowd singing now. That's the crowd singing. Wait till the band puts their horse down and start singing through. That jump was like, yo. You already knew what was up. The look back at the eye was.
Yeah, let me see the look back at the. Why is man dressed like the fruit of Islam?
Yo, shut up, dog.
It looks like he plotting on Malcolm.
Bro, they killed this joint. I'm like right there somewhere. I was literally 150. Oh shoot, that's me!
Where?
Is that me? Got in the hat too. White t-shirt and a hat. Yeah, that's me.
That seems unnecessary.
Nah, that was perfect.
Just random, it's like like a random interjection.
Anytime you phonies come in there with the woo!
Y'all passed by the collection plate too, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I saw somebody down in the shower. That might be one of the greatest HBCU renditions of the gospel song ever. All right, but that's all I got, dog.
That was a good one. Let us know what you think of the new setup. This is how it's probably going to be for the foreseeable future.
I'm gonna get a better camera so y'all can see my ugly face now.
Yeah.
But some raw, yeah.
Yeah.
We out of here.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.